This week, 4 hot new bombshells have entered the villa.
Do you mean the pop culture lab?
Yes. I'm Kathleen.
I'm Quentin.
I'm Kacey.
And I am also Kacey. All right, ladies, let's start with a question. If you were to be on any reality TV show, what would it be and why?
All right, well, I would totally want to be on The Bachelor, but I would be one of those people that maybe you make it to week 2 and you just get to meet the girls and like the guy's fine, I'm sure, he's whatever. But then you go and you have fun at the pool and then maybe go on to Paradise later on and then go to the beach. I don't know.
I would go on Big Brother because I'm a strategist after all. So I got to play strategically.
Yeah, I don't have a great reason. I want to be Abby Lee Miller. I'm going Dance Moms.
I think I make a pretty mean chocolate chip cookie. So I am going to do the Great British Bake Off.
Good choice. So I think we can all agree here that reality TV is more than just entertainment.
Oh, 100%.
It's
yeah.
a cultural phenomenon, and audiences are engaged. We're making memes, we're getting moments, we're getting something new and viral every single week from reality TV.
And people love to hate these shows. They all dismiss them as superficial or even shallow, but audiences keep tuning in, and they're watching season after season.
Yeah, and we've even seen with this past season of Love Island being the most popular season so far, and it had over 18 billion minutes of viewership from everyone. That's a lot. That's 34,000 years of Nicolandria on your screen.
I would watch 34,000 years of Nicolandria on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
So why does this matter?
Because these shows are much bigger than just one singular fan base. They cover so many interests and their audiences of so many sizes, where you can really reach people at almost every angle.
I think, too, that it's so important to realize that this conversation around reality TV shows are lasting far beyond just the episode itself. It's voting after, it's the memes the next day, it's the office talk when you walk in the day after. Like, it is everywhere, and people are engaged with more interest about these shows than almost anything else, it feels like.
And I mean, people have even started doing watch parties together to really just stay in tune with what's going on and really be able to talk about all of it. We love to talk about all of these things going on, and not just on, the summer when some reality shows are, but it's year round. There's always something happening.
And this goes beyond just the big ones, the big players. This is more than just Love Island. This is more than just The Bachelor. There are so many reality TV shows with niche audiences. Like I said, I'm a huge Big Brother fan. And Big Brother almost is its own little pocket of kind of the internet. They have live feeds. Viewership for the live feeds went up 35% this season. So the discussion around these shows, it's beyond prime time. This isn't just the 2-hour episode. This is Reddit conversations. This is theorizing about alliances. This is getting involved. This is my mom and I talking for hours about our favorite alliances on Big Brother.
When we get to some of these specialty shows, we're going to audiences that are extra passionate. So another example we have is Kacey. They're better known as a girl group, but they were actually formed through a reality TV show. So people were able to watch them from when the members were chosen all the way through their debut, and that created a really strong and devoted community. These are people who are going to them on TikTok when it comes to dances. They're supporting the campaigns they're in. These are people who are really trying to push forward not only the show, but the people and characters coming out of them.
No, but I mean, even just people loving Cat's Eye now, and people who got to watch the show and like see them form. People like me, like I did not know that that's really how they became to be, and I really was introduced to them when Gap made their really big commercial, and it's so fun. Like I love that dance. It's so fun. But I mean, it's really interesting to see how people who didn't really know them before can really go talk to the people who did and really integrate and like see the point of views on like what it was like for them from start to finish.
I mean, I just can't get my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard out of my head. Quentin, can you give us a little taste?
I haven't quite learned that one yet. But I do know gnarly.
My queen.
And it's so important for us to note brands are placing kind of the same equity in these reality stars as they would a standard celebrity campaign now. We see brands collaborating with reality TV stars. Poppy is doing an Amaya Papaya drink. Dunkin' does a lot of celebrity cameos in their campaigns. So it says a lot about what importance we place on these reality TV shows and stars from an advertising perspective when we start giving them the same treatment as we would a mainstream celebrity.
Yeah, even going back to Cat's Eye and their campaign with Gap, we're seeing that it's able to rival like major celebrity campaigns, so like American Eagle and Levi's.
Yeah, and it's not even just big brands doing this. Like other celebrities who now have their own, maybe it's skincare or clothing line are able to go and connect with these shows too. We saw it this summer with Megan Thee Stallion. She came on to Love Island for one of the challenges, but she was also showing off her new swimwear line. And within that next week, it was all sold out. So.
I think there's honestly some really big takeaways that we can apply and challenge to brands. I think the very first one, starting from the top, is like don't dismiss reality TV just as TV. It is a cultural conversation that people are actively engaged with. They're so passionate, maybe more passionate about these shows than ever before. And there's a real gateway. You just got to find it.
So here's a hot take. Reality TV might be our new Super Bowl. And what I mean by that is if we're placing the same amount of focus on this media buy as we would for a 30-second Super Bowl spot, we are getting captivated audiences that are coming back week after week, day after day, and continuing to engage and have conversations about the content that we're investing in.
And finally, we're going to leave on a question. How can brands find natural ways in? I mean, from the beginning, the shows that we've talked about have been across category and reach very different audiences. So whether brands are trying to just reach like numbers, like how many people can we get to, or very specific interests, there are tons of opportunities.
Yeah, what might be trivial for some people might be unforgettable for other audiences. Reality TV is almost a microcosm of greater culture. I mean, this is putting real people in real life situations. Some might debate that, but you're watching real people in real time. Even seeing, on Dancing with the Stars, they're always like, clock it. Yeah, so they're putting you're representing the common culture in reality TV, and that's why it's so important to stay engaged with this. It's more than just what people assume people are into, and it truly is what people are into.
I mean, I was going to say that it's almost like pop culture is both showing up in reality TV, but also reality TV is going into pop culture.
Reality TV is like actually making culture. It's not the other way around. It's like the moments that happen on these shows are reflected in our memes and our tweets and our conversation in the office or the Brandcenter the day after it happens. And it's constantly like actively evolving.
But the conversations just also keep lasting. It's not like a one and done on social media or anything. It's people have been talking about this for so long. So it's really interesting to see like just how important and impactful it has been on people. I mean, even from past seasons, like people still bring up things that happened seasons ago on Love Island or Survivor. And it's just really interesting to see how it keeps coming up throughout time. So thank you all for chiming in. We love talking to each other and to you about all of this. There's one last thing we'd like to ask, though, is to vote Robert to 21523 on Tuesday nights, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Dancing with the Stars. We love Robert Irwin, and we hope he wins. So thank you.
Thank you.